The winning streak continues. In a nail-biting final drive, the Steelers snagged their third win in a row, defeating the Baltimore Ravens on New Year's Day. Now for the last game of the regular season, they take on the 7-9 Cleveland Browns and hope to keep their playoff chances alive. Every single game counts as, teams are preparing for the Kelly Cup playoff. Now in the North Division, the Nailers, they're fourth, just 2 points behind the Comets, who currently hold third, so they're going to be nipping at their heels. Broke a 38-year-old school record. You guys have made school history, and now you've made 1,000 career rebounds. Kind of tell me what keeps you motivated.
Numbers definitely keep me motivated, but just everybody that I'm around too pushes me, so it's a good environment.
After what Coach Tomlin described as getting smashed, the Steelers returned to Pittsburgh with their tail between their legs. This is their fourth loss in a row as we head into week 6, and they have a challenging lineup ahead of him. Tomlin may have to throw a Hail Mary to get their team out of this rut. But tonight they face the Fort Wayne Comets, and if you remember last Friday, these teams went head-to-head, and the Nailers won 4-2. They had 36 shots on goal, and newcomer Bailey Bergen held his own in net for the first time with 36 saves. I have new assistant coach Kyle McKenzie here now. Kyle, welcome to the team, and what is it like to be back in the Friendly City? It wasn't too long ago that you were here in one of these jerseys.
No, yeah, I was back in 2019. I was here for a couple weeks, and then COVID shut the season down.
That's right, and while head coach Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season in Pittsburgh, the Black and Gold missed out on the postseason when Miami defeated the New York Jets 11-6. The Central Catholic Knights continue to conquer their competition. Up next, they take up James Monroe for Class A semifinals. Now, Scott, through 4 games, both Shenandoah and Union Local have put up big numbers. The Zeps entered an average 35 points per game. However, in their rematch against Cincinnati on Sunday, Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow and company rack up over 400 total yards of offense and defeat the Steelers 37-30. Defending state champs, they took down Wheeling Park last year. I've had Coach PJ Radcliffe here and Captain Peyton Hildebrand. Now, Coach, what can you expect from your team going into this first game?
I think I can expect a lot of skating. I know the kids are excited to get back out and defend.
St. Clairsville native and Ohio State football player Avery Henry released on social media that he's been diagnosed with a form of bone cancer. After back-to-back wins on the road, the Steelers are trending in the right direction. They'll go for 3 as they host the 8-4 Baltimore Ravens. At the professional level, the sport is extremely physical. Players get smashed into the boards left and right, and somebody has to be there to put the players back together. The Nailers have hired their first female athletic trainer.
I always kind of knew in my heart that hockey was where I wanted to be.
Since she was 17 years old, Lauren Riddle wanted to be an athletic trainer. She grew up watching her dad and brother play hockey and just fell in love with the sport. Lauren has stepped
it's just the first thing that came to mind was just learn sign language.
On this week's Sportus and Bortus Beyond the Field. It's not every day that someone goes out of their way to be inclusive. But to Wheeling Park's Aiden Coastal, it was a no-brainer. Coaches asked the senior to help his new teammate, Davon Duke. Davon is deaf and wears a special earpiece that magnifies sound. Park's Lauren Gongola spent the last 2 seasons on the sidelines due to an injury. She tore her ACL not once, but twice. But not even that could keep her from playing the sport she loves.
Champions just never quit, and she never quit. She faced adversity, and she transformed as an athlete.
For this week's Sportus and Bortus Beyond the Field, 2 injuries and 3 surgeries later, this Wheeling Park athlete's finally back on the pitch. Lauren Gongola started playing soccer when she was only 5 and now leads the Patriots in her senior season as a captain. There's been a rush of voices demanding a change in the starting lineup. Coach Tomlin says the fans are enthusiastic, but they've got the right pieces to the puzzle. They just need to put them together.